Y'all see that face? Man, it's some darkness behind that face. That's a judge who claims that she has zero recollection about the N-word being constantly spewed from a video coming from her home. She don't know nothing about that. We'll be right back on the Keep It P podcast.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, TZ Von Savage and J Lava is in a fucking building with the Keep It P podcast, motherfucker.
Von Savage and J Lava on the new podcast. They Keep It P podcast, where they take news, situations, and everyday occurrences and show how one could or could not be keeping it P.
I'm Keep It P. As a matter of fact, Keep It P, but then again, Keep It PG, PE. Alright, it's Professor Griff. I'm out of here.
Music TV.
Out of the darkness into the light, it is I, J Lava. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, nah, that was whack. This is the Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. I am not trying to tell you what to think. I'm trying to show you how to think. That's the reason why I bust down the articles the way in which I do. If you have not seen this program before, please go ahead, do me a favor, smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so that you can be alerted each and every time I decide to go live. All right, so let's get right on into it, Fluid. Look, I'm about to look at my own article, which is crazy. What did it say? Hold on, let me bring it up to the tippy tip. I did kind of want to keep her on the Summer Jam screen. Let me see. Louisiana judge claims zero recollection. Gotta pull it up differently. I just did this one on the fly. But it says folks are calling for Lafayette City Court Judge Michelle Odiden to step down from the bench in the southern Louisiana city after racial slurs were heard in a non-viral video recorded taken at her home. The judge says that at the time of recording, she was in shock over the incident that had occurred at her home in a few days before. In the clip, both male and female voices could be heard laughing and using the N-word as they watch what appeared to be a botched burglary. That's me, one viewer said, while the watcher of the security footage, a man later identified as Ronald Handy, being caught and moms yelling, "Nigger, nigger." Another viewer says, "We have us a nigger. It's a nigga, like a roach." Okay, so you can call them nigger roaches. That's what you're doing, huh? Okay, I just want y'all to see what kind of disrespect we got going on here. And I just can't help but wonder, did that bleed over to some of the cases that she was, presiding over? You know what I'm saying? Some of that racial bias that she's clearly showing, like maybe should some of those cases be overturned because clearly she couldn't justly preside over them because she's clearly one of them people. My children and I were victims of an armed burglary at our home. The police were called and the assailant was arrested. The incident shook me to my core and my mental state was fragile, she said. No, your mental state wasn't fragile. It was exactly how it was supposed to be. You had the exact kind of mental state that you wanted. The 59-year-old, okay. Oh, no, that's the 59-year-old Handy has been arrested and charged with 2 counts of simple burglary. He is currently in the Lafayette Parish Jail on $10,000 bond. However, Lafayette Police Sergeant Paul Mountain told the station that Handy did not have any weapon on this person, despite the judge claims that her family was involved in an armed burglary. So she knew exactly what to say to try to get him to hang and try to get him to get more time, because she's a judge. Is that abuse of power too? Sounds like it to me. What critics found even more alarming was Odin's reasoning behind the offensive language in the footage. The judge claimed that she took medicine and didn't recall the event. There we go. Took some sedatives, and boy, that sedatives make you racist, boy. I was a wreck, and I'm still unable to sleep, she said. I was given a sedative. I knew it. I was given a sedative at the time of the video. I have zero recollection of the video and the disturbing language used in it. Come on, girl. You know, and that's what so-called white supremacy is mad about. At the end of the day, you can't just be flat out as racist as you want to. You got to snivel and grovel and repentance, even though they don't mean it. Let's get that out there. But the mere fact that they gotta, backtrack and just can't say it like it is, they don't like that shit, which means you ain't supreme at that point, basically. Just so you know. That's why I call you so-called. Anyway, she continues. Anyone who knows me and my husband knows this is contrary to what we live our lives. No, you can't say that. You on the stand frying niggas. You just said it. Now, after that, after you got so-called broken in with the fake armed robbery that you said, you probably went to court and start sticking the cables to niggas even more. I'm betting it. I am deeply sorry, and I ask for your forgiveness and understanding as a family, and I deal with the emotional aftermath of the armed burglary. So how you gonna apologize while still explaining that you really didn't do nothing wrong? See the mental twists and turns that you gotta go through to be so-called white supremacists? Still, many believe her reasoning isn't enough. They want her out. In a statement to CBS News, President of Lafayette chapter of the NAACP, Michael Toussaint, said that he'll never meet. He says he's never met a judge, but has heard the voice in campaign ads. Toussaint believes that Odin confirmed that the video was taken from inside her home. One would think that the sitting judge, a mother, a community leader, a person in a position of authority, that she would have stepped up and had taken a stand against this type of language in her home. Of course. What do you mean? NAACP, man? Really? I get where you saying, but that ain't how you supposed to frame it. See, that's all that tiptoeing around the tulips that y'all be doing now. You supposed to come straight up the middle and be like, yo, this is country fed bred racism from the core to the core. And she should be stripped of her judgely duties because you can't justly preside over anything with your racial bias. City Marshal Reggie Thomas, who was the first black person. Oh, well, you know when you hear the first black person, watch out. Marshal Reggie Thomas, who was the first black person to be elected to a citywide office in Lafayette, the Louisiana Legislative Black Caucus, and the Lafayette Mayor President Josh Gilroy all want Odin to take responsibility and resign. Hold up, you the mayor? Don't you can't? Ain't that your time? Mayor of the city? Is you over the? I don't know. I am disgusted and I'm appalled by the recent report involving local Judge Gilroy said in a statement earlier this week. This type of language is harmful, divisive, and unacceptable. The fairness and objectivity of our courts are the foundation of our legal system. It is my hope that the judge will do what's best to help the community heal and move forward. What? Nah, no. What kind of fucking weak ass? I'm sorry. What kind of suggestion is that, buddy? I would hope that the judge do a bit for the community. See, that's that weak coon caucus talk. See? That's the end of the article. Yeah, man, this is a harsh reality. It's one thing to acknowledge that these things are going on. It's another thing to see them going on and then just going back to doing what you need to do. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm emoji, fold you, and scold you about being on code. Patreon gonna be a little late tonight, like about 8 o'clock. But we in it to win it, so join me over there. I'm going in on some shit. I'm going in. You see, I got fired up over this one. What's up, Annette? What's up, mama? Yeah, man, this clear-cut case and clear-cut case of everything, man. And you know, people will look at this channel and the things that I say like I'm the one that's crazy. Like, why you focusing on all that black stuff, fam? Like, don't you know the Lakers is playing? Like, you know the little baby just came out with a new joint, don't you? Like there's better things to think about than your survival and your future, people. I ain't just start doing this shit. I ain't just start being the black sheep and talking about blackity black stuff. It's just now becoming popular. And niggas still don't get it. Y'all still don't get it, man. Y'all still don't get the imminent threat. You want to know how I know people don't get it? Because a lot of people ain't watching this program like they should. That alone just tells me I'm giving you, I'm busting down the facts for you. I'm going in the articles, busting it down, showing you what they saying, or giving you the real perspective. But nah, y'all watching the BET Awards and shit, dog. Watching the MTV Awards. You worried about the house that Cardi B and Offset just bought. That's what you worried about, bro. I mean, really, you should be worried about what's best for the group. You know what's best for the group? You getting yourself together financially. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. Nah, they don't care, Annette B. I mean, hip hop used to be so great when everybody was conscious, man. When it was, you know what I'm saying? Look, man, hold on. You know when people try to be like, we got something against immigrants and all that, but do you remember the whole hip hop had on African medallions and all of that? Like, come on, like, get out of here. We've been carrying the torch forever, man, on all fronts. But that's all right. Everybody gonna get in line, because we don't need everybody to go where we going. We just need a strong few. So if y'all rolling with a G like me, then y'all be one, and that's what's up. And I'm feeling that. I'm not gonna hold you because I got a client to get to. Probably gonna tap in at about between 2 and 4. And then we're definitely going to be doing Patreon tonight. Matter of fact, Annette B, okay. We have to do something about that. Yeah, we're going to have to do something about that. Send me another email so I got your email to the top, because I'm going to send you a link to the Raw so you can hop on in there. Other than that, that's all I got for you. Love, peace. Well, I can show you. I can show you better than I can tell you, boy. Well, first of all, get this bomb ass shirt, because there's no anti-black racism, and that's what you need to be saying with your damn chest. Second of all, not that one. I'm sorry, y'all. This one. Love, peace, blessings, and you know it's Maloha, boy. I'm telling you now, take these commercials, boy, and stop wiggling all around, boy. You need to get some straightening on your ass, boy. Holla at me on Patreon, boy.
Music TV.
All that wiggling you're doing, boy, you're making me nervous. You got too many ants in your pants, boy. And you ain't got two-step, boy. I don't know what that is you're doing over there.
Back like I took you from the premises.
Gangsters
I bring
don't
you back
dance,
like
they
it's stolen
boogie.
from my nemesis. I bring you back.
Now that's what's going on now. I ain't got time for it. You better bang my line now, boy. Get up with it, cause I gotta go. Get off my back. Cause I don't play with this, boy.
You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit.
Getting on my
slave with this shit.
follicles, boy.
Been a lot of roads I done paid
You
with
mess
this shit.
around
Look,
with my follicles now, boy.
Take a flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right.
Nah,
late like good night. Small
nah,
fish,
I
big
take
appetite,
trips
get
to
it
Puerto
extra
Rico
more, whip it right,
quite
start
often
good
now.
gas, and it's light bright, got big balls and a good pipe.
Nah, don't be trying to hit me with the jazzmatazz there, boy. I ain't got time for it now. Not the jazzmatazz now, little youngster there.
or a wave, then you could just go and
Now
say,
come on
this
now.
is a possible
Take
way
me to the
for
land
go
of
and lay.
10,000
And I knew
lakes
it was
now.
something couldn't ignore it. It was fate, it was fate.
Now
It
come
was
on
flowers
now.
in the image, and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm
Don't
here,
try to do it to me now.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to
I'm an
tell
animal.
you now. See,
Red Gorilla,
I'm
I
with
eat
you
your dog
right now.
with
boy.
a coochie. Get what you're gonna get.
But when you're wrong, you're wrong now.
Which I grew up living life, which I knew, standing on my two graduated with my arm.
Now listen here now.
Scientific, getting to what's the plan C? Kickback,
I know, I be tripping. We thinking about doing a show with those two characters, with Maloha Jackson, and since you're still around, I might as well tell you, we're gonna do a show. We're gonna do a show with Maloha Jackson and Jasper Simpson and those voices. Like maybe some puppets or something like that. Two old dudes that always just talk hella shit and everything's your problem. I don't know why I thought I